This renter snaps photos of his building, 71 Thorncliffe Park Drive. He's lived there with his family for 18 years, but he says the apartment's conditions have been poor. CBC Toronto is protecting his identity due to fears his landlord will retaliate.
Once you're inside the unit, you don't feel you're living in a first world country. When I was in India, it's like, wow, it's going to be good, but when you come here and you're inside the unit, you don't feel you're living in Canada.
The city does have a program to tackle poor rental conditions. It's called RentSafeTO. It enforces the city's bylaws around health and safety standards. RentSafe inspects buildings and scores them based on different criteria, such as pests and infrastructure. The changes rolling out this year include more frequent and in-depth evaluations, and consequences can include fines for building owners. But the renter says so far, RentSafe hasn't helped conditions, including garbage piling up and poor maintenance.
The garbage chutes are in a very bad shape. They're always full every night.
And he's not the only Thorncliffe renter with concerns. Multiple tenants told CBC Toronto their buildings are infested with mice and cockroaches, and that they've given up on complaining to landlords because the problems don't get fixed. The local legal clinic says fines aren't enough.
There is a lack of enforcement or teeth that the city has, and in the end, the tenants suffer because nothing's getting done.
But the RentSafeTO team says they are holding landlords to the law.
We do have tools in our toolbox to take the necessary steps.
Carlton Grant says they have doled out fines. They even have the option to fix the buildings themselves, charging the costs back to the landlord on their taxes. But the city hasn't resorted to the highest fines they can issue, up to $100,000. The two fines issued last year were both for $15,000. And the legal clinic says that's not enough to keep landlords in check.
What's the point of having this program if there's no fear on the part of landlords to actually abide by it?
The legal clinic is now advising tenants to organize their complaints and take them to the city together. Olivia Bowden, CBC News, Toronto.